Hi, welcome to Mystic Moons. Welcome back. Today we're taking another shot at today's action. The most interesting thing that's happened in a while is happening now. Finally, the culmination of many dollars, many heartbeats, and wishes, and planning. Let's not forget the planning. Let's not forget that today is a magical energy day. And maybe not so magical, but plans are magical in themselves. I mean, what is today's fate? Is it going to be a selection, or is it going to be a contestation? Something that is neither here, that is not resolved, an unresolved or a resolved issue. Now, maybe the whole thing is not to actually have a resolution. Let's take a quick read and see if today's outcome is supposed to have a resolution. We're playing on a theme that maybe that the whole idea of this particular election is to have time. Time, the fifth element of time, the fifth dimension, time, timing. I mean, we could see, we can smell, we can hear the roar, and we could taste the after effects, right? But this element of timing, which is such a human mystery, time. There are people that can say this and people that can say that. However, what does it really mean? What does it really mean? Hey, how are you? How are you doing? Yes, we're talking about time. Is today's election supposed to be all about time? Give me more time. I'm not finished doing whatever they're doing. It could be that. So let's take a quick read and let's see if is today. Do we expect results? Or are we just expecting? Hey, how you doing? Good. Are we just expecting time? Give me more time. Time. That's the element. I have a big feeling that this is all about time. The time. Let's pick some cards here. Which ones? Which cards are speaking the time element? This one. These are just random cards. Oops. No, I'm going to leave that sneak card. No, I'll stick it back in. There's something sneaky is going on. If we're not looking for results, we're looking for something else, a keyword. Let's see. Good. I'm glad you're good. All right. Now let's see. Okay. Which of these two? This one. Okay. We have three cards here. And we're going to see if it's not about the results, it's about stalling for time. Well, we have here the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands. All right, the Seven of Wands. Positioning for battle. Every step is a gain or a loss. You understood that? And it's something that's done in secret, in private. It's not to be discussed. So this particular battle of timing, the timing, that's what we're asking. Not about who wins or who loses. We're talking about the stall, the pause, the push, the reset button, that type of stuff. And we have the Seven of Wands. which is a constant battle, meaning it is a war. And we have this, don't talk about it. And we have fire and wind, which just fans the flames. And we have here the Queen of Cups. I say that this is an affirmation that are definitely the Queen of Cups, the receptive. I say that we are going to have a pause. No results tonight. The pause is necessary because of something is building. If we have the Seven of Wands, if you can't get a domestic in an empire, if you can't get the domestic scene going into the agitation you want, then you go for the other areas of the empire. And it looks like that something's going on, positioning, and we don't talk about it, but they're receptive to the idea that the whole thing is the stall. So we have a time, affirmation of the timing element. Now let's see now, why would we have, if we do not have a result, now how would that affect, how would that, the National Guard come in? Let's just see if we have a timing incident. Now we know that there is something going on in terms of the stall, right? We have actually malfunctions of machines, which of course you could say, since there is gazillion machines going on, of course, not everything is working up to par. However, this is something, witchery is going on, witchery. We're having things going on. Many people are plotting. Sides are building up. So let's say, what kind, why we have the stall? Let's have some intel on this stall. Timing. What would happen in the timing? All right, let's see this one. Let's shuffle. What would happen in the stall? This one. What would be happening? Let's see. What would be happening? What kind of energy are we going to get? What, Spirit? Tell me. What kind of energy? Should we pick one more? Maybe one more. One more. Afterthought on this. We'll put it over here. This one. Okay. Now, let's see. Now, what we have here is, what is the stall good for? Again, we have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups. Well, who is this Queen of Cups? I'm going to have to ask. Who is this Queen of Cups? And we have the Eight of Swords. Well, maybe it's just to keep people in a state of tension. The tension feels good. It could be. It could be. Oh, look at this. We've seen this before. Look at this struggle. Check this out. All right. Now we have had, yes, the stall is necessary to make a buildup of tension and otherwise unpleasantness. You see? We get this Eight of Swords and we get this Ten of Wands. Here's a secondary card. There's money on it. This could be the war machine. This could be, this is all about moving things in the direction that feeds this, feeds this. There's money on it. Now, let's check out this Queen of Cups. Usually, the Queen of Cups is a very benevolent type of sign, right? However, let's see if it is so nice. Is this a nice Queen of Cups? I don't think so. Who is this Queen of Cups? Curious. Curious Spirit, give me an answer to whom this Queen of Cups may or may not be. Or what it, or could it be a person? Or is it an energy flow? You can say they're the same because people do emit energies, right? I mean, if somebody's spewing stink, you can smell it. And that stink is an energy. This one is calling out. Let's see this one. The identity, more information needed on this Queen of Cups. It's a Queen of Chaos. It's a Queen of Chaos. It's an element of chaos. Chaos. Oh, look at this. I'm not laughing in humor. I'm laughing as though, look at this Queen, how it's aspected. This isn't this Queen of Cups. You see? See the reception? The devil. And we have this Five of Wands. Chaos. To get to chaos, so that's what it's all about. Look at all these signs here. We have, first of all, what is the stall for, right? And we have this Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. We went to the Queen of Cups a little bit, just randomly asking the spiritual forces of the ether. And we got the devil and we got the Five of Wands under the Queen of Cups. So this is not exactly an emotion that is going to bring us peace, serenity, and good times. No. This is the Chaos Queen. Chaos Queen. Okay, Chaos Queen. We don't have to examine the Eight of Swords growth. We know it's going to be like not plenty. It's going to make us feel lousy. And here we have a lot of energy. It's negative. Don't you see? It just feels like very overwhelming. And here we have the Ten of Wands. And now let's look at this Queen of Pentacles. We're talking about the cash revenue. We're talking about it could be the plenty on that side. However, we know that the one that would affect us the most in terms of our emotional outlook and input, output, is this Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands is hostile. This is not a good queen. It's not a good queen. The stall is in for not a good purpose. Their stall is in. Now, you may not want to hear that, but it's true. I mean, if something's very exciting, don't you want to have a climax right away? I mean, why prolong it if not to do mischief? Okay, what kind of Queen of Pentacles is this? All right. Let's see the Queen of Pentacles. This card is speaking. Queen of Pentacles. What kind of queen are you? What kind of earthly movements, distribution are you ensuring? Are you promoting? Right? What are you promoting? Let's see. All right. We have this one, Queen of Pentacles. And we also have, I think we have this one too. We have 3 cards. Now, this is for the Queen of Pentacles. This is probably the motivation behind the whole thing, not just the inspiration or the feel good. We got a bad Queen of Hearts. Of Cups. Then we have the 8 of Swords. And we have, which is bound energy. So pressure. Oh, burden, burden, burden. This is like a gross. Then we have the 10 of Wands. Those two together. All right. Now let's see. So we have the Pentacle. We have the star under the Queen of Pentacles. All right. And then we have the poorhouse, or the lower your ego. This is to teach somebody a lesson. It seems to me that the healing aspect, we're going to take this as like a download. We're going to take this as trying to get a download. We're going to take the 5 of Pentacles as a download, lowering expectations. And then the other card we have is the energy is high. Well, look at that. We have again. We have lots of energy, random energy. The 8 of Wands. And then we have the 5 of Pentacles. And we have this. So this person, this element, the Queen of Pentacles, is simply there to lower the expectations of the people, of the energy wave, to deflate, and coming off in a calming manner, but heavy-handed. Calming. We won't get the results tonight because they're not all counted. Because we have discussed irregularities. We have found irregularities. Well, the purpose of this is, of course, this is the timing. I would say this Queen of Pentacles is to make sure that this Queen of Pentacles is to make sure that the energy level by the results is contained, is monitored, is under wraps. Meaning, I would say the Queen of Pentacles seems more like we'd have the military on standby. National Guard will be given extra snacks. Wouldn't you think it's something like that? When we have the 5 of Pentacles, we have the 8 of Wands, and we have the Star card. The Star card. Now, who but a Queen of Pentacles would think that armed force itself would be the solution to an aggravated mass, aggravated people who are tired of everything, tired of the way things are going. They want change, and they get given like, they're there, wait, wait. In the meantime, that Queen of Pentacles, in this case, operating with the Queen of Hearts, I keep on saying the Queen of Hearts, the Queen of Cups, operating with the Queen of Cups, who is rather auspiciously not good. She has her hands on bringing out the negative. Chi, meaning the receptive, is negative. The desired effect is negative. And then, of course, we have this. We have these two cards together. The energies. The energy says one thing. The energy says that it doesn't look good, does it? Does it? It doesn't. So tonight we will have the time factor is for a particular display. And what does the empire have in mind to give us, to show us on this particular? Any comments? Any comments on this pause? On this, the results can't be had tonight. We have to wait. This pause. The reason that we have to wait. Why do we have to wait? Does anyone know? Does anyone feel it in their guts? Feel it in their ether of why the results may not be known tonight? Why? Maybe the election polls close around 9. It's a few hours. That must be EST. Could be EST. Could be PST. Pacific Standard Time. We don't know. I have to go check. However, what is the purpose? It's not good. Now, let's think of the broader picture. The more the United States remains in division, chaos, the better for United States enemies, correct? So we as a people, do we want to give the enemies, what they want to see just because it's convenient, because it feels good? No, no. No, we don't want to give the enemies time to. I mean, it's like, you have a house and you don't lock it up at night. It's getting dark. And anybody walking on the road, driving on the road, can come right in and have whatever you have. That's what's happened. That's kind of like what is being prepared. Don't you think? It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. Now, do we want unification? Is important. Is important. But we have to realize what we're consenting to as a people, as a nation, as the elections, or what do we sign up for, right? It's like read the fine print. This pause is something that could be lingering. It could be something that gets even more sticky. And we do know that Israel and Iran are going out of it. I mean, Israel and Iran, Syria, Lebanon. We do know the Middle East is a mess, a super mess, and they don't need other countries, the Europeans, NATO, U.S., getting involved in their things. However, that's beside the point because that's like, what do they say? Like, this, I'm not good with sayings, but like, it was way past that time. Way past that time, and then the Ukrainian thing. Why is so much war, so much fight over real estate and control? You have to think about that. And the person that's installed as president has to be in agreement with this control, this, or not if the person's in agreement with this conquest, more empire interference. What is the fate of that person? That's a sticky job being president. A sticky job. And we know that some look at the energy reads are complex and they're not happy. The energy reads are not happy. They're not happy. So we do know the chances of having a clear winner tonight are slim. Slim. And you're not going to have exactly, like you go to bed at night like you did 2020, and then all of a sudden the results are completely different. No, it's not going to be that way. This time there's like widespread war. And people are going to elect the same people that they are electing the same people. I mean, Trump was there before, but did he impose lockdown? Who did lockdown? Lockdown, everything. All over the world was lockdown. And each economy has suffered for it. But yet they go on. What was his purpose? Now we're in war over resources. We have so many things going on that we can hardly think. Maybe we're not supposed to think. Perhaps we're just supposed to just be like vegetables. Vegetables. However, vegetables are fruits of labor, correct? So, anyway, we have some stall going on, and there's a 80-30 chance that the stall will happen. That today will not be the end of it. And the purpose is to build up enough angst, enough emotion that perhaps the judgment of what's going on will be cloudy at best. Cloudy at best. All right. Now, since we have a time we've established, or we just pretty much some kinky air in the air. You pretty much, let's say, like there's like funk in the air, There's funk in the ether. Funk. What does the word funk mean? It means smells. Something's cooking. And it's not tasty. It's not tasty. It's not tasty. And it does seem the way that President Joe Biden is doing a lot of cackling lately. A lot of cackling. So is Kamala. She's laughing quite a bit. And Donald Trump is doing a lot of pointing and sneering, pointing and squinting. This theater, where is it leading? What is this show called? What is this performance all about, really? Extending the U.S. empire? America first? America last? The people? The corporations? What kind of school of thought? Where's the culture going? Are people rejecting America? Or is it the United States is having problems? And you could say orchestrated problems, maybe, perhaps orchestrated problems. No. We've already established that there's going to be a stall for reasons that are not to our advantage. A stall is necessary to heat up the atmosphere, to make everything more kinetic. The potential they've been talking about civil war. They've been talking about violence. They have the military on standby. They put the second fence around the White House. What? They have 51 million illegals who crossed from Mexico. How they got that number, I have no idea. Maybe they counted them. Maybe AI counted them, the bodies, the heartbeats as they came across. Maybe they did their walk cycle. Who knows? Who knows? They did something to get that number. And maybe they're only admit to like 40 million. But it's a lot. It's a lot. Now, you have all this. And then they want illegals to vote. People that just cross over a couple like sandwiches and a pair of pants in hand and they can like vote and do everything else. That so-called reserved for citizens and citizens of the United States. It's complex. It's very complex. It's like this. It's like implosion by design, isn't it? I mean, why? Why? And then telling people you don't need to, you don't need this, you don't need that. At the same time, more knowledge, more details, more reality. The more absurd, the absurdities are just going through the roof, through the roof. And then you have more and more people. Marijuana is legal. Grass is legal. I mean, smoke marijuana, drink, be merry. I mean, what is that going to do? I mean, does marijuana make you happier, smarter? No. Does it make you smarter? No. They, officials, people who are pulling the strings, we're being pulled, people, the masses of all the different societies all over the world are being geared. Are we being geared for intelligence, good deeds, harmony? Are we being told that we are righteous? We belong, we deserve everything, and the other people are scum who aren't us. Us. That's some heavy duty tribalism, wouldn't you say? And then these pauses. Are we purposely being actors in a play that we did not sign up for? I mean, how many people have signed up to do what is being shaped to be done? I don't think anyone actually, a psychopath, would have done that, would do that. So, any questions here? Any thoughts? Any feelings about this pause? It's now about 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. Some of the polls are being closed. When are they going to start? Of course, you got the whole country. 3 hours between each coast, east and west. Right now, if it's 6 o'clock, it's only 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So it's too early. But of course, they're already putting their tendencies or their strings out. All right. Let's see now. What is the purpose? Now, we already see the purpose is to make discourse. Discourse, not to make recourse. Now, not to regroup, not to like, oh man, that was good, and let's all eat. Now, let's, shake hands and be friends. Now, that's too soon. That's not the desired effect. Is it peace? Let's just see right now. Let's take a quick read. Is peaceful settlement a desired effect? Let's just do a couple cards. Peace. Is peace on the table? Peace. Peace. Is peace on the table? Is peace. Okay. 2 cards right here. Is peace on the table for us? Well, helping. We have the work hard and we have the helping, meaning peace on the table. It's almost as though but this is alone. This is working towards with people, with people. I have to do some more digging. Let's see what kind of work is this. Let's shuffle. It's peace on the table. Let's see what kind of work this is. What kind of work, Spirit, is on the table? What kind of work? Peaceful resolution? It's complicated. Let's see this one. The world and the Ace of Swords. Well, this is something that affects the entire world. This is a world. I would take this world card is very strong. And since we have the Ace of Swords, it connects the entire world. It's something peace. Maybe this is the hope and aspirations. Hope and aspirations. Let's see what kind of help we have. Do we have a virtuous help? Do we have a help that's going towards disarmament? Do we have are we going to diffuse this war machine? Are we going to say no to those bucks, those war bucks? Are we going to say no? Or are we going to scream? Okay. This one too. All right. This is where we have, see, I don't like that. The Five of Wands. Me, myself, and I. Me, myself, and I. And this is a lesser card. Overjoyed. We've had this combination before. And these are just random cards that I pick. Now, this help, it looks to me, what they're trying to do. I don't like saying this, but it looks to me that the Five of Wands, chaos, war, the Hermit, we are right. This speaks war too. This speaks side, thinking about myself, just myself, an entity of war. This is what this help is. This is a war help. This is not a peace help. Got it? This is a war help. And this work card is all about working towards, it seems that it's working for a world war, a bigger war. This is not good. This is, it's making some people very happy because it goes right into their pocket. Well, this working towards a bigger war, that's the purpose of the stall. To work towards more discord, more unpleasantness. That's what the purpose is. And how can you or I handle this? That's something that we have to figure out. We have to say yes or no. It's very important. This is building towards this. You see that? The world. We see chaos. That is the purpose of having the stall time. To get all the checkers in a row, all the chess pieces in their positions. All your cards lined up. They're not going to advertise tonight, but it's coming and it's part of the plan. It feels part of the plan. There's too much money, and there's too much money riding on a world chaos. World chaos. World fighting. Wouldn't you agree? Do you have any comments about this? I guess we could take a look, tune off for a while and come back again and see if how's those results coming in. It's early still because it's 3 o'clock or so, 3:30 on the West Coast. However, they should be mouthing off about this and that soon. So let's take a look. So I will be back. And we do know that the pause has a reason. World chaos. Developing. Has been developing and will become escalated.